All right, scholars, this is your last lesson for cause and effect. And so in this lesson today, you're going to be reading a story independently and answering some questions, and then you're going to put those answers into a Nearpod to see how you did on this lesson, okay? So just before we start, I just want to remind you, you have this packet in your folder. At the top, it says cause and effect. And these are assignments that we've already completed. So just to review, the cause is why it happened. Okay, so in our story up here, the why is because he blew it up too much. He blew the balloon up so big. The effect is that the balloon popped. So just remember that. The cause is the why and the effect is the what. Okay, so far in this lesson, we have read about clouds, okay, and how they are formed. We also read about places in the world that are hot and cold. If you have not done these, you need to go back to lesson 1 and then lesson 2. So today, you're going to be doing cause and effect lesson 3. So you will be doing this on your own. So I'm just going to kind of talk to you a little bit about the story and then let you get started. So our story today is a non-fiction story. Nonfiction means that you will be learning something new. And then here's a couple of things that I know why this is a nonfiction story. So my title is How Hail Happens. So I know that it's going to be teaching me something. So if you've ever been in a bad thunderstorm before and you see the large chunks of ice fall and it's, really hot outside, but yet your whole yard is covered in ice. Guys, that's hail, H-A-I-L. And it's not snow. It is just something that happens in the clouds. And so you're going to be reading about that. So in this story, there are 6 paragraphs. And in these paragraphs, you're going to be learning about different things. So in our first paragraph, it's an introduction. The next paragraph is what the inside of a storm cloud looks like. What happens inside that storm cloud? The second one is the journey of a raindrop. So what happens when that raindrop actually starts falling? Then we have a little diagram here that shows us kind of what's happening. And then paragraph 4, clear and cloudy hail. So sometimes when the hail falls, it's clear like a glass, but sometimes it's cloudy like white, okay? And then the last one is why hailstones come in every shape and size. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're small, sometimes they're smooth, sometimes they're rigid like a rock. Okay, so you're going to read this story independently, and then you are going to answer question number 1, and then question number 2 and number 3. You do not have to do number 4. Okay, when you get done, you will open up the Nearpod below and you will enter in your answers to see how you did on this assignment. Okay? Guys, use your brains. Go back to the story and underline so that you can show that you are 100% sure that your answer is correct. Okay? I know you can do it. You've done great so far on these cause and effect lessons, and you are super smart.